Hello there. Welcome to episode 26 of Ron Dennis Returns, a McLaren story. Season 2, 2023, Australia, Melbourne, Albert Park. We go to this weekend top of the Constructors' Championship ahead of Ferrari and Red Bull, with Red Bull dropping some serious points so far. Not to mention ourselves, Lando dropping out the lead and DNFing in Saudi Arabia. And the Honey Badger top of the Drivers' Championship. We come with a new chassis this weekend. At the end of next week, we have a new front wing and new side pods. A very competitive car. The Red Bull is the strongest. We'll have a quick scout on where Ferrari are, considering they are supposedly doing quite well. They have had an aggressive update strategy, but they're still just nowhere near right now. We are stronger than Red Bull in high-speed corners and just about there with them on the mediums and lows. Maybe a bit too far behind on the medium rather, but low speed's what matters here. And high speed, and we're comfortably ahead there. They've just got a bit more straight line speed than us. It's going to be very close. Oh, that's useful. Didn't spot that. Give him some accuracy. Right. 5 million in the bank. Order of the day now is just to double check our objectives, and we will move in to the race weekend.
Welcome to Melbourne for a weekend of fierce competition. We're a stone's throw from the beach.
So, potential one stop, maybe a two. We'll see. As always, Teo in Lando's car. Lando has done some serious damage to some components. Again. In fact, he's lost a gearbox completely, which is going to be awesome. Danny Rick is running the used components here. We will swap these out for the race now. They can become practice components after this weekend, with the exception of the ERS. It's the wrong one. This one. So we want a bit of oversteer going on here, I think, and see, I'm pretty sure Australia requires some reasonable traction. I might leave it at that for now. I think we'll just leave it at that. I feel like where does the 11.5 sit on Lando's setup, actually? I think like that might be the way to go. We'll do. Let's jump in.
And radio check.
So no rain is forecast this session. looking at saving 2 sets of medium tyres for the race. I'm not gonna lie, Danny Rick is worryingly quick there.
We've just had a spin. Sounds like we've had a spin.
Update when you can.
84%.
Everything's pretty stable.
Okay, copy.
How's the balance? How's balance?
That might just be in time to pull him in. Yes, it is. Okay. Bad. Interesting. So we need increased downforce is the answer. I think that might be a good one to go with for Teo. And we'll go with that for Danny Rick. Or not. We'll try that.
Someone's
So with the zero push on these laps, and with Verstappen's on hards, it's not really what I wanted to see. 0.3 behind is okay then. Right, that's an interesting prospect. What's the difference between tyres? It's 0.9 a lap, 0.8 a lap. Verstappen will go faster now, I would expect. Much faster. Yeah. Half a second. I can take that. Where's he at? 85. I was kind of hoping for more than that. So we are close. It's probably worth just sending him back out and getting more data. Kind of the same with Teo, really. There's not really any point.
How's the balance?
Okay, so fronts are taking a bit of a beating.
Okay, copy.
So I need to look after these tyres.
So just maximise our data gathering. Oh dear.
We can take a look now. Now just take a look at the McLaren. They lose it there.
Got it lucky there, I think. Seems we have made a mistake with regards to the chassis and not manufactured or emergency manufactured a new one for Lando's car. It is worth doing, I think. How much of a difference is it going to make for us? It's all about the top speed. To be honest, I might not. What's an emergency manufacturer going to cost me? 375k. I'm not going to bother because I think we could save the money. Lando will be okay, I think. Right. 20 laps in both cars. And let's have a play with the setup. We'll give that a go. There we go. I think that's our best option. So, Dynamix's traction. Okay. It's a very similar position, to be fair. That's okay. Quick save, and off we go.
Radio check.
What I did not do was the tyres.
Track should be green.
Update when you can.
Everything's pretty stable. Nice one, guys.
Copy.
Well, that's good. Dog is very happy about someone arriving. You can safely assume it's the postman. Be an optimal development. We'll just leave them with the same tyres on, sending back out, I think.
Do you just
And
want to
with
give
Lando,
a
we are
quick
91.
feedback, and then we'll jump you out.
I feel we should
It's a cool
probably
car
just
to
give
drive.
him more seat time,
Okay,
to be
understood.
honest, but Let's have a look and see where we're at. Okay. I'm not really too sure where to go with this. If I'm completely honest, so I think we'll probably just give him another run on these tyres, and then we'll see where we sit for a final run on some softs shortly. See what Lando can do on a set of softs. It's rather respectable lap time considering his engine problems, I would have thought.
My only concern is the front graining,
Copy.
so I need to look after these tyres.
So he's very close, really. Throw some softs on, give him 10 laps. We can safely expect that Danny Rick's going to be near the front of the queue now. Yep. It's a very respectable time. Obviously we don't know what sort of level of fuel Max had in that car, but I think we can maybe pull Danny Rick in with 35 laps. It's not over push the car here.
We return for the...
So we are looking at rain in the race. That's interesting. We'll give that a go. We're going to be high 90s with both drivers here, I think.
Radio check.
Okay, radio check.
Just drop Danny Rick's pace off a minute. A little bit too close for my liking. It's good that multiple cars crashed and not my cars, which is nice.
Sounds like a few cars have crashed.
Debris.
Let's see what happened there. We're just watching the Red Bull.
That's a Red Bull of Max going in the back of
That's the contact there.
Haas.
Oh, there's chaos on the track.
So surely Max will get himself a penalty. You would think. No? Alrighty. %, on the Honey Badger. We will leave him out. What about Lando? 94. We'll leave him out as well.
How's the balance?
Let's bring Lando in and give him another 20 laps of fuel.
I'm happy.
Okay, understood.
And the same with Danny Rick, actually. Let's do it. So we'll give him $15 laps of fuel. Lando we will give... Oh. We'll try that. What's up, baby girl? Hey? Unfortunately, the smaller dog has now decided it is time to start barking at anyone who goes past. This will affect the quality of some streams, I'm afraid.
Here's the replay. Watch this. We're looking at Lando Norris. And this...
Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow for more doggo barking content, along with some Formula 1 and an occasional bit of pew pew. I do have a slight concern that we're going to be nowhere near on the track acclimatisation for Lando. Danny Rick's purple. No, Perez is purple. Perez is purple, but Danny Rick overtook Perez during his purple lap. That makes absolutely zero sense whatsoever. Lando is now optimal, a full 100. Let's give him the opportunity
Okay, understood.
to set a fast one. Let's see what he can do. We'll just give him 5 laps of fuel, because he's not going to get to use all of them, is he? So, without pushing, our two drivers have achieved a very nice lap. Max does in fact have a penalty. So we'll look to qualifying now. Let's forget that Lando's done this on damaged car parts as well. It's not. I think we'll leave Lando with that gearbox actually. We'll give Danny Rick a new one.
And radio check when you can.
So standard procedure, wait until everyone's set a lap.
Radio's good, Drick's good.
So we got Latifi and... Oh, actually no. Magnussen, Gasly, Zhou. We have to wait on. Where's Zhou? There he is, right. Off we go, boys. May you maximise your lap times. That is acceptable.
Okay, Lando, that is the end of the session.
What is the sort of time frame we will lose per lap? 0.14. So we should be able to make Q2 on one set of tyres here. Although I say that,
And radio check when you can.
Yep, radio is good, drink's good.
so we gone early. It's not usual that we would do this, but it will do. So we can now sit back and see what sort of times the other guys are doing. See where Max is in relativity. If Max is indeed setting a lap. So Verstappen doesn't appear to be in a position where he's going to be... Oh no, he will be overtaking a car, but it's not really going to affect him very much. So Verstappen goes fastest on what appears to be also old tyres. Everyone's used old tyres. I think we'll be okay. Okay. I have a small dog-related issue. You can't climb in there. Well, we got away with it. That's good. So we'll be going into this session with an extra set.
And radio check.
Yeah, confirm.
I'm going to try and run
Track should be green.
2 runs here. Oh, Science is going to be in the way. Fantastic. So Danny Rick's going to start 5th and Norris will likely be on pole. Is the way this is looking. Unless Checo can pull something out of the bag. He cannot. So Verstappen will lose his pole due to his penalty. Danny Rick will start possibly 4th. We shall see.
The grid is packed.
Let's not forget the sponsors. So Danny Rick will still start 5th. Obviously Max is going to be... So it looks like rain. We should really be aiming for the mediums here. I can't see how we wouldn't aim for mediums. I suppose there's the option of going hards and pushing them, but there's not really any reason to do that. We'll just start mediums and go that way. Let's just have a look at the time differences between the mediums and the hards. I'm pretty sure it's too big. I suppose we could use the hards and push. That is an option. Let's do it. Let's use the hards and push. And we're gonna go danger zone. We're gonna underfuel by a lap. We've got to pull back 2 kilos of fuel in a race. I think we can do that. This will allow us to get off the line fast with our hard tyres. And go nice big push.
It's a bit of a cloudy day for the race. Get ready for the Australian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
What sort of a gain can we get from the Honey Badger here? Is that a Red Bull on soft tyres? No, mediums. The Red Bull's centrepiece on the rim does confuse me on occasion. Lando's got a big opportunity here to get away with those cars swabbling. Danny Rick on the outside of Max Verstappen there. And still pushing as well. We'll hit back to neutral on the ERS for Danny Rick. So Lando's pulled a second on lap 1. Not quite sure how the Greg has got the fastest lap.
We should slow down.
Yeah, all good.
So we need to push.
Understood.
And DRS enabled,
DRS open.
enabled.
So this should be a point where there will be some battling of the cars behind. And with a bit of luck we'll slow them down. There's also the possibility that the DRS could bring them into play.
At the moment, we are the fastest car on track.
And save fuel from now, please. Save fuel from now.
Confirm.
So the wear is a little bit lower than I expected. It does look like these cars are trying to go along to the rain. Verstappen is going to be on me, I would think, if he gets around Checo. Time for Danny Rick to settle in, I think. There's no need to push the tyres here. He's keeping up. Checo is now within DRS on Lando, which I do not like the look of. This is the point where the tyres will come back to us. So that's Lando losing 2 positions. It's not good. Can Lando regain on Max out of turn 2? I think it's probable. It's a big weave from Max there, big weave. Not really saving enough fuel, which is a bit of a concern. Let's see what Lando can do here. The Red Bulls do appear to be getting away a little bit. Let's do a fuel save for a lap and see where we go. I don't particularly like how much Danny Rick's dropping back. Oh no, Lando's lost position.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
So in the not too distant future, we will have the tyres coming back to us. But we do need to do a rather chonky fuel save. Starting to feel as though the underfueling of the car was a little bit of a mistake. What is fortunate is there is a very clear front running pack here. If the rain ends up coming late, then these guys are going to be in trouble. Light rain in 11 minutes, which is what, 7 laps away. Lap 22, 23. Science's tyres are cooking. Danny Rick is looking dangerous here for not being able to hold off this position. Don't like the look of it. That Ferrari's far too good in the follow, and I don't like it. Where's the rain? We're now saying rain in 8 minutes, which is like 6 laps away. So the rain is getting pushed back. This race will come back to us. Some of these guys are going to have no option but to pit. Looking at what, 24, 25 laps is when the mediums will be dead.
Rain is expected.
Cool.
That's not what I wanted to hear, or rather, not when I wanted to hear it. Could really have done with another 4 or 5 more laps. The rain has come.
Take care, it is raining.
Cool.
And box this lap. Box, pit confirm.
Okay. Box confirmed.
What's Alonso put on? If Alonso has put intermediate tyres on, Alonso strategy error.
And you can push.
Yeah, confirm.
What is Lando capable of doing here? Can he get around the side of Danny Rick? Oh, we're going around the side of Leclerc, rather. And force a slightly better pit stop for us. I think he might be able to just do that. He's gone wide.
Lando pit lane.
Okay, understood. And just remind you, use the pit limiter in the pit lane.
So we have both cars boxing. Neither of them are held up. So, the push comes. We really need Lando to get around the side there, and he can't. What we can do is we can shove Danny Rick into overtake. And aggressive. And hopefully he's going to be able to take sight as well.
McLaren gain a position.
And he has done.
And McLaren with a great overtake.
No, 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 no. You calm down. No, no. So we're looking at pulling Danny Rick away. See what we could do here. Sight shouldn't be better than him. Better straight line speed, but we are better in the corners. We are looking at the possibility of these tyres lasting until the end. We do need to do some fuel save. So Danny Rick pulling away from Carlos. The rain coming down. Or track wet water coming down.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Okay, so we'll keep an eye on the track water. Does seem like Max is pulling away a little bit. Potentially we can look to be outstrutting him later on. The tyres are looking like they're going longer. It appears as though we might get to the end out of them, to be honest. If it stays like this. We'll sit that as a strategy for now. We'll do the same with Lando. It's not realistically what's happening, but the deg is low. So increased track water now is going to mean better deg, as long as the track water is not too high. We are going to be looking at wet tyres here, but is it worth going to wets? Light rain, light rain, light rain. I think no. I think we need to stay on the inters here. As heavy as this rain is. Where's Max? We watch Max. If Max comes in... It's very difficult to gauge. Supposedly this is only light rain that's causing this. Lando, it's too late. Danny Rickett's not. Where would he come out? 9th. Under dry... No, he would come out 9th. Like... You're talking about regaining, what, 25 seconds, is it? Yeah. It's maybe 20. Don't really want to be throwing away a podium, to be honest. Is anyone going to come in? No. The fact that nobody's come in suggests we've made the right call. Stroll only. What about Max this lap? Nope. I wonder if anyone else is going to make the call. It appears not. So, looking at the way the forecast is going right now, that is the right call. There is the potential for us to need wets later. to be honest, sticking on these until about lap 46 might be the way to go. It's a question of whether we push and try and duel into it, or whether we stick some wets on at the end. To me, Max looks like he's pushing, but he's not.
Focus on fuel from now, please.
Hold out.
Fuel is a concern, but not a great one. I think Science is pushing. Or maybe wait 5 minutes and make the call. We can go to the end on these tyres. But it depends how much that rain is. As to whether and when it is worth to switch. Danny Rick is currently faster than Lando. Oh, because of lapping cars. Still faster. That's interesting. So the fastest car on the track at the moment is in fact Danny Rick. Nope, it's LeGreg. But still, LeGreg is a long way back. I wonder, is that going to remain the case, that Danny Rick is the fastest car on the track? Could be very fortunate at the time we're passing lapped cars here. He's still, oh no, there goes Verstappen again.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Understood.
So don't forget, like and subscribe, follow for more content. Struggling to pull Danny Rick away from Carlos here. So the option of pulling him in for a set of new tyres is, well, not going to work really. We're just going to have to react to the rain if it happens. And I don't think it's going to be higher than 4 mil for very long at all. Obviously pulling ourselves in is going to make ourselves vulnerable to needing to pass cars. I think it should be saying that Lando would be coming out in 8th now. Yes, it is. But it is calculating this based on speed of a dry lap, not a wet one. So a dry lap is in the 112s. I think. So we had dry laps in the 123s earlier on. We're down to 126s now, so we would lose maybe 18 seconds. So we are sat at. You might be lucky if Lando came out in 7th. To be fair, maybe 6th. And then even then, it's 10 seconds. He's got to catch on new tyres. I just don't think he can do it. I haven't got the fuel to be able to push for that. Not over 15 laps anyway. I think it's going to be maintenance of the status quo here, to be honest. I think we keep an eye on Max and watch the wet. Moderate rain supposedly lasting for 3 minutes. I think it's safe to say that Max is too far ahead. We aren't going to be achieving a podium here. Sorry, I won't be achieving a win, rather. Oh, here comes the rain. Max has stayed out. Because it's 4 minutes worth of heavy rain. It's not worth coming in for. Already dropping. Must aim to consolidate the podiums. Track water's going back up again. We are going to be right on the edge with these tyres at the end. Right on the edge. But then again, so is every other car on the track. So there's nothing to be too concerned about on that front. Someone in Sector 3's gone. But who?
And that's the lockup! Let's take a
Science.
closer look. Let's have another look. Science is the focus here. Well, they've locked up. They won't have been happy about that.
So that's his chances of podium probably gone. So now that the track's gone down to 4 mil or below, the time should come back towards Danny Rick against Sainz. Hamilton's driven an absolute blinder. We'll just push through to the end now. Yes, Sainz losing time to Danny Rick now, heavily. It's interesting, Russell and Alonso pitting for fresh inters there. If you were going to do it, you'd have gone 5 laps ago, 6 laps ago. So it'll be a Verstappen win.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty good race.
Good job, mate. Very well controlled race that. Good drive.
There is no track dry.
And checkered flag.
Nice one, guys.
You've done a good job.
So that's a double podium. We don't break the curse. Not this season. So Max takes the lead in the Drivers' Championship, but it's so very close. We still lead the Constructors, with Checo dropping points. There's not really anything of note going on with the drivers for their development points, to be honest. And we don't really make any money. We end up shelling out loads in bonuses. So the technical regs have been so we voted for major changes. To low speed. Obviously the top two teams said no. But that's fine. We can push low speed development. We have one of the faster cars in the high speed anyway. So we've got Danny Rick needs 1,000 points. That's like what, 3 races away. Lando will probably have a new development point by the next race. That's our new chassis. So where are we at with car development right now? So we've got suspension, front wing and side pods incoming. I could be wrong, but I think we've got a new ATR period coming pretty soon as well. Yes, we have. That's good. We won't be doing anything with the new ATR period just yet. So that's our new front wing. When will they be available for if we need them? We need them within a week. Oh dear. So the new front wing will make us very OP for Imola. And they'll be ready for the next practice session. Fantastic. We do need to refurbish our new side pods. Will give us some exceptional cornering, which is nice at high speed too. So we'll rush these. Now, development. We can push a new side pod for 40 days' time. Which isn't really any good to us. It's better to wait until the new ATR period. So car 1 will have the new front wing, as will car 2. Side pods will go on to car 1. So we don't really lose out on anything apart from top speed and acceleration under the DRS. The minor decrease in high speed cornering, but very, very minor. Let's have a quick look at the comparison to Red Bull. So high speed cornering, we are now strong, very strong. Low speed, very strong as well. Dirty air cornering, that's going to be very valuable around here. So the next development, we'll focus on cooling from the front wing, I think. Maybe start looking at the rear wing. And maybe another suspension part, perhaps. Possibly side pods instead of suspension. I feel like the wings are going to be the way to go. And then we'll start pushing development for next year's car. So our performance targets for Imola. We'll have both cars in Q3. That's not going to be an issue. Fastest lap. Why not? Qualifying streak. Top 8. Both cars. 3 races. Why not? Engines. We'll leave that as it is. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow Darth_Rave on Twitch, Darth Ravon Gaming on YouTube. Cheers.